Welcome back to my channel. Okay, let's see if this is working out because I'm using my phone. And last time we used the phone, nonsense happened. So, turn this down a little bit. Let's see. It looks good. Looks good. Okay. So that should be fine. Hopefully. Okay. So my name is Tiana. I do all kinds of things on this channel. Following my micro-loc journey is the biggest thing that we do on here, but we do other stuff too, like DIY projects, singing, sewing, you know, a bunch of stuff that just happens to interest me. So yes, so today we are working on our hair growth series book. So I have an entire playlist dedicated to hair growth, and in particular this book, which I think is really helpful for anyone who needs like the basics, but also needs to be reminded of what to do to take care of your hair, because it's not only good tips for hair growth, but just good tips for hair, like just good tips of what you should do for your hair. So we're finally getting to the point where we are towards the end of the book, like I say every time. We're towards the end of the book and we are doing exactly what you should do. Hey Kyara! My camera is a little different, so I gotta move my hands up higher so they can be seen. Alright, so okay, so we already did week by week what you should do, and so now we have to do no, we did day by day, and now we have to do week by week. All of my devices are switched around because they're not cooperating with me. Okay, so every week this is what you should do, and if you did not watch the day by day, definitely watch that one. It gives you 2 modules, and for me, I think I followed the second module, and that one was really good for me. But week by week, this is what you should do. This is where you nourish your hair follicles as well as your scalp. So that's your hair strands and your scalp as well. And for this step, you need the oil of your choice as well as a steam cap. Now you could choose to steam your hair every weekend. As you begin this method, you may want to do this oil steam treatment once a week. But as time progresses, you will notice such a big difference in the softness and health of your hair that you may not feel the need to oil steam your hair as frequently as once a week. But what you need for this weekly oil steaming is pure aloe vera gel from the plant to wash your hair, followed by your favorite oil treatment. Hi, Sister Carolyn. I'm trying to find a good native. I have seen the native before, and considering I've seen it and I didn't pick it up, it might be something in it. So if you have it with you, check the ingredients, see if there's anything that starts out with cocoa, because if it does, then I can't use it. But if it has a C-O-C-O in the beginning, it's something that comes from coconut. So I try to stay away from it. That's the only thing I could think of, because I would doubt it has like castor oil in it. But I've seen it before. I picked it up because if I'm not mistaken, they're like rectangular bottles and they're like soft, pretty colors, like soft colors, if I'm not mistaken. They have like really cute bottles. But yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm always looking for something, but every time I pick up something, it's got something in it that I can't use. It's so sad, so sad. Okay, for your oil, choose your oil for your deep treatment. Wash your hair with the real aloe vera gel. Then towel blot your hair, leaving some water. And we did talk about how to use aloe vera shampoo in a previous chapter. So if you're looking for that, you got to go back to, I don't know if I called it natural shampoos, but it should be something pertaining to shampoos. Towel blot your hair, leave some water, then apply the oil to your hair from scalp to the ends of your hair. Make sure you apply a generous amount of oil, then get a plastic cap, sit under the steamer for 15 to 20 minutes. Now, allow your head to cool down before you rinse out the oil, and in this step, depending on the thickness of the oil, you might want to rewash it again with the aloe vera gel and warm water. Thank you. Yes, check it out. Let me know. I feel like I seen it and I thought it was a cute bottle, and if I don't have it, there's a reason why I didn't take it, why I didn't buy it. All right, and then the next step is end it with the cool water rinse to close your cuticles and instill in the benefits of the oil towel dry. Then follow up with your usual leave-in treatment. Okay, now let me see here. Some of this part is talking about stuff I don't do. Like I think the next part is on weave, so I'm just trying to see, is there anything in here that is beneficial? Blah 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 blah. Nope, we don't need nothing from that part. So the next part then, okay, so that is oil steaming. Now I myself, like I was just telling Kyara, cannot use oil, so I definitely did not do this. But if you're somebody that can use oils, it's worth a try. Go ahead and try it. Having a steamer, steaming your hair while you have oil in, and see if it works for you and if you really enjoy it. Now, again, this is a book that gives tips, but that doesn't mean that everything will work for you, because like I said, I can't use oils, so I definitely didn't do this. But before I was sure about not using oils, I tried oils, and I always try to do like a hot oil treatment. I think I tried it like 4 times. None of the times did it work. It does the complete opposite for me. It makes my hair really dry. So for me, it didn't work. So try it. If it works, stick with it. And if it doesn't work, do not keep using it just because this book or anybody else says hot oil treatments are something you should do, or steaming your hair with oil is something you should do. So whatever you try it for yourself. Follow the steps really well, because you don't want to, a lot of people, what I get from a lot of people, and even from a lot of my clients sometimes, is they say they do stuff, but there's usually something missing in their routine, something they did not quite follow, and that's why it doesn't work out for them. So definitely, hi, greetings. So definitely, yes, see, here's another name that's trying to get me. It looks like Teen Slayin', but I don't know if that's how you say it. But hi, welcome. But yes, so be careful, y'all, because sometimes you try stuff, but if you half do it, you're not going to see the results you're supposed to see. So make sure you follow all the steps, and then you can say for sure, this works for me or this does not work for me. Just keep that in mind. Next one is a rice water treatment. Soak your hair in the rice water solution. Put a plastic cap on, sit under the steam cap for 10 to 15 minutes. Allow the head and scalp to cool down. Rinse it with cold water. Make sure you wash out the rice water. Towel dry your hair with your moisturizing spray. Hold on real quick. Let me see something. Okay, with that being said, again, that's another thing that definitely doesn't work for me. I tried the rice water twice. Did not work for me each time. Just not a fan of it. But if you are a fan of it, or you want to try it, go ahead and try. Basically though, this doing week by week is to do some kind of steaming treatment. Now, for me, steaming with oil, rice water, no. But I am a firm believer in deep conditioners, and I think she's gonna talk, nope, she's not. I don't think she is anyway. I think we talked about it a little bit earlier. For me, deep conditioning is the best thing. So if I'm doing something week by week, and I don't even know if I would do a deep conditioner week by week, but you could try it. But even 2 weeks would be good. Deep conditioning is good for me. Now for me, one of my favorite things to do was, and we talked about it in this book, was to get my favorite conditioner, which I have to show you, but I did mention it. But I'm gonna give it its own video because it needs one. So I get my conditioner, which was Giovanni's Deeper Moisture, and then get the conditioner, get like 2 tablespoons of conditioner, if I'm not mistaken, and then 1 tablespoon of honey. Put it into the microwave for 10 seconds. It's very tricky because it has to go in the microwave to warm up. Like it needs to be heated up. So however you heat things up, try that. but you can't do it so long that the honey starts to get hard, because if the honey gets hard, you can't use it. It's going to do the opposite effect. It's going to dry your hair out. But if you put the deep conditioner in there, like 2 tablespoons or so, a tablespoon of honey, put it into microwave so that it gets warm, and then put that on your hair. Then put your shower cap on and sit under a dryer if you have one. Use a steamer if you have one. Or if you absolutely don't have one, when I didn't have one, I would put the shower cap on, then put a towel around my head, make it really, really tight, really, really thick. And sometimes, because I wear scarves all the time, I will put a scarf on my head first and then a towel. So my idea is, or the idea is, keep the heat, your natural body heat, into your head so that it will start to work through your hair and make your hair warm and work the product through. So if you don't have a dryer, you can always use a really good thick scarf and a towel, or a really good towel on top of your shower cap. That kind of does the same thing. But that was a really, 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 really good moisturizing conditioner for me that I just loved. And if it's done correctly, like I said, without the honey getting hard and all that fun stuff, and you're using a really good conditioner, your hair will be super, super soft, like super, super soft afterwards. I love that stuff, so definitely try it out and let me know what you think. But as far as today, week by week is something that is like a deep conditioning, steaming type of thing that you're doing to your hair with the natural cleanser. Now, next time, God willing, we're gonna do what to do every month. And then after we do what you do every month, then we'll talk about what to do after the challenge, and then she's gonna give you some tips on how to problem solve when you come into problems. But yes, that's what you do every week. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Any questions, any comments, make sure you leave them down below. Make sure you thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. And like I said, there's a whole playlist called the Hair Growth Series, and you can see all of the chapters of the book. I really think it's a good book. But if you don't want to listen to me read it with my commentary, which why would you not? You can always go on Amazon Kindle. They have it. It's a free book. So the only thing is you got to pay for Amazon Kindle if you don't have Amazon Kindle. But it is a free book. So you can always read a lot of good stuff, a lot of good tips. But thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. Don't forget the thumbs up. You can always share this video if you think it helps anybody. And when we do these videos, it's always good, if you can, to get like a pencil, paper, something you want to try out, and just write it down so you can get it done, you know, and try it out and let me know if it works. And then in the next video, you can let me know if these things are working for you. But yes, that's all I have for you today. So hopefully I'll see you again soon. And until next time, adios.